Welcome back to Tradeprofx. So, all those DMs, I'm here to answer them after that video how to create your own trading bot or create any analysis tool. So, I'm here to illustrate how you can proceed. Let's say you have already created your own bot, and here currently I'm using a mobile device just to show you it's very possible. So, I have here my ChatGPT. What I wanted a trading bot that trades under 4 and trades over 5 at the same time. So that means when trading in deriv, I only want what? Let's go back and I show you an illustration. So when I click on open, let's go on trade. So I want to show you how it goes. So on trading, let's say we want to trade volatility 100, and then I'm trading the over under contract type, and I have an account of like that 24.59 USD, and I want, maybe let's say I want to trade under 4. That means when I click under 4, you can see the payout is, so let's use 1 USD. So if you are using 1 USD, that means if I save that, I'll be trading what? If I'm trading under 4, I'll get a profit of 2.43. What does that mean? So if I'm using a stake of 1, it means I'll get to 1.43. That means again, if I trade over 4 over 5, that means I'll be getting 2.43 again. So I'll be getting more than 1 USD, 1.43 USD. So this one, as we called it, the arbitrage, that is trading at at the same time, so the entry and exit point should be same. And when I mean that way, I mean when digit, maybe you have entered using digit 5, then the exit is digit 7. Both the entry point for under 4 and over 5 should be at the same time. So there will be either a win or a loss. So how can you use using this arbitrage trading? Or either when it appears to be digit 4 or digit 5, that is when this number here, when this price here, when it appears digit 5 that way, that's when you can now lose that trade. So you need to be very cautious. So you can just analyze it if you know how to analyze the under 4 or the over 5 strategy. If you know those two, you can now execute using the bot very systematically. So that means that now we avoid digit 4 and digit 5. So those are the two things that we avoid. So you can either do it, you can either make the bot continue trading, but I usually advise manual trading, because at least you can capture those random numbers like 5 5 or 4 5, you understand, as the entry point. So if you know how to do it, you can just do that analysis like that for. So or if you don't know, maybe you can run randomly, but you do it manually, since you can see digit 1 has appeared, digit 1 again, digit 0, so meaning you'll have already gotten digit 7. You see all those ones. So if it appears 5 and you are on the trade and it appears you get a loss. So without talking too much, let's go and dive in. So I've already created my mine here. So I've used the chat GPT and I illustrated. I have a very long video. If you have not watched, you can go and look at it how we began. So after that, you can come here and then you put your HTML, and then you put also your CSS, and then you put also your JS, that's the JavaScript. So you can press your token and you fetch. So let's just delete something here so that we can practice how it is done. So after you delete and then add it again, you see it has changed everything. So we have nothing. So you can see it now. So how it is has behaved. No, nothing is here. So what do you can do? What you can add your token now. So I'll just add that token. So I showed you how to get the deriv token and then say connect. So when you say connect and you are done, so 24.59 is the same here. So is the same as the deriv here. So let's see. So I'll just be clicking trade now. So I'll just click trade now. We wait and you can see it is fetching the volatility R100. So let's look here. I'll be observing the last tick here. So we can see. So let's see 50 here. That's where I need to look, but the screen is so small. So I can just push this one up. So if I had a mouse, I would have pushed these up, but no issue. So I'll just be looking. Let's say, let's look on 4-5. You see, they have appeared. So the likelihood of them appearing again, I can click just trade now. You see, it has picked 2 USD, 1 USD, and the other one 1 USD. And you see the balance is 25.02. We have already gotten a profit. So when I go back here, you can check here. This is 25.02. When we go to the positions, let's look what has happened. So the entry point was over. So over under 5 under 4, that's it. So it produced digit 3. Remember, we are trading under 4 and over 5. So produced digit 3. We have lost for we have what. So let's look again. We are trading under 4 and over 3. So we can see what was the trade that was picked there. So we can just read it from here how it is. So from there we look at this. It produced digit 3. So we won here for under digit 3. So for the first one we were trading, this is it for under digit 4. We have already scoped this as a win and our profit was 1.43. So we have already repaid the $1 that we have used to trade over 5. Remember, we are trading over 5 and under 4 at exactly the same time. So you can see here, this is the digit 3 at the same exit point. So that means if the exit was is 3 at the same time and we are trading over 5 and we are also trading under 4, so we have won for under 4 and we have lost for over 5. So we have already paid this 1 USD using the payout. So that is it. That's how you go about it. So we can try again and execute a trade. So we can look at it. Let's just observe here the last tick. So 9. Let's wait for either digit 4 and 5. If it appears, we run and we can go and click run. So digit 4 has appeared. So we believe no trade like 5 or digit 4 will appear, and that's it. We have won. So look, we are at 25.45. So when we go back here and look at the exit, you can see. So we are trading. Let's see the outcome. What was the outcome? So when we click that, so we can see it produced again digit 3. So that was good. And then for the same exit, okay, you see it's digit 8. So we won for, let's go, that digit 8 I had not refreshed. So what about the digit 8? Yeah, so we have won with over 5 and lost it for over for under 4. So that's the next trade. We can continue. You go back. It's very easy to create these things. So let's see again digit. Let's observe if 4 or 5 have appeared. So it's very likely, not likely for that digit to appear. So we have won 25.88. So we go back and let's refresh because I've seen that's the issue, so that we can compare. You can see it's at 25.88. So we are somewhere. So let's see the outcome of what we have won with. So for the first trade above, we can see digit 2. So we have won with under 4. And then we have lost for over 5. Very simple. So when we observe here, we can see digit 2, so we have lost for over 5. So I've told you the main thing that can only make you fail on this is only digit 4 and digit 5 appearing. So when we go back again and observe again, and then we can click, so you can make the some funds using these instead of buying your bots. So you can just create it by yourself. You can see digit 7, digit, all these could be wins if you are trading. It's just that you are trying to be careful. So digit 8 has appeared. Digit 3. We are waiting for a 4 or 5 and then we click. So at least we are trying just to some risk management here. So 5 has appeared, so we know before that digit appear 4 or 5, it will appear more or above. So 26.31 and you are up the game. So instead of doing it manually, I would advise this one as the best for the I mean, if you, instead of doing it using a trading bot that executes every tick or after 2 ticks, better do it manually. This one can create you. And you see, if I wanted to sell this one, you can also sell if you want. You can create them. If you have ideas, create, sell. That's a source of income. You can create for yourself and make some money from it. So you can see when we click that and observe here, we have produced again digit 2. So that was the outcome. So again, when we look at digit 2 again, so that was the outcome. So you need to know the entry and exit spot should be the same for this contract type. Very best if you are doing it manually. So those asking me how you can now host it. So let's say you have already confirmed it's working. So despite that, I've seen it's not working for the wins and the losses. It's not recording. So I will just go to ChatGPT and tell it to rectify and solve that. But for now, just to illustrate how you do next. So are you happy with the CSS? So you can go back and tell it. Okay, let's just, if maybe you are not happy with the how the CSS is, or that is how it is displayed. So you can tell it so I'm not happy with the current CSS. Replace it for me. So it's very easy to use the AI tools, guys. If you want some knowledge about this, you can DM just at a small fee. We can discuss if you don't completely understand how to do it, so that you can understand how you can maybe make money using the AI. So you just come tell me your ideas and I'll help you out. So got it. Here is a fresh and cleaner for, okay, you just copy that and go and replace your CSS. So you click that, select all. So I'll just click select all. So let me first cut, because I've seen there's an issue. So I'll just cut that CSS and go back and fetch this new CSS. So this one is for design. You can see if you don't have the CSS how it behaves. You look, you can see how it is showing. So this one usually shows and displays it well. So when I click and paste the CSS, so I'll just copy and paste it again. So pastes. So look at how it has designed that, and that's how you normally see these things. So you can tell it to hide also this token if you don't want someone to see it. But now you are showing in the people maybe you are trading, so you can see how they display on their third party application something very smart, and you think it is doing anything. So you can just look at it from here. You can tell it also to produce this tick stream sideways at one point, not necessarily like this. Those are the things maybe you can come to my DM and I'll be teaching you, maybe at a very small fee if you don't know. So you can see digit 7. So I'm waiting for digit 5 and we trade the last thing so that you can see it doesn't matter. Digit 5 has appeared and I've clicked trade. So it has traded. So that one was the outcome, 26.74. And we go here, we had 26. We have 26.74. Very easy guys. I've told you, if you want to know more about this, and you can see how that is very smart. So next, how do you maybe if you don't know how to do it on Vasil, you don't know how to do it on GitHub, you can just go to something we call you can save this. So I'll just save this, save. So you can see I've already saved that so that it doesn't get lost or anything. So you can click on these ones. You can, if you maybe you want to see the full, instead maybe you don't want to see these HTML CSS, you can click on the full page view. Let me just explain that. So it will appear like this. Do you see how it's appeared in very smart? So you can just press your tokens here and then you connect and you trade. So you can see how it appears very well. It is appearing very well. So for now we want to know how do you make this live. So one, you have the code pen, which is that ring, and the second, you have all the HTML, the CSS. So with that, you can either make them as a folder, or you can either make them as a folder so that you can copy the HTML, CSS, and CSS and JavaScript, then make them. After you make them as a folder, you can go to this point here. So there is so much noise, so kindly allow